Peace. Infinite waters diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers. Let's breathe. Whoa. Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Raising the frequency. I feel so much better now. Raising the vibration. Sending you all tons of good ass energy. Take that, take that, take that. The cat down the road said you feel a whole lot better now. Look, deep divers. A lot of you are like, thank you so much, Ralph, for covering the Charlie Kirk assassination. And a lot of people are still shocked. A lot of people are disgusted. There's been an update. Deep divers, Charlie Kirk suspect, 22-year-old Tyler Robinson, has been caught. Truth revealed. We're going to take a deep dive into this. Oh, we're going to take a deep dive into this. Things they're not telling you about this suspect. The motives. What's really going on behind the scenes. We're going to take a deep dive. I'm not political. I'm spiritual. But everything that's happening in the Matrix, we can still learn from to help us become our greatest versions. And deep divers, I just want to say condolences. Condolences to Charlie Kirk's family. It's awful when children lose their father. But this is what America is turning into, where just because someone doesn't agree with you, they're going to resort to violence and take your life. It's totally unacceptable, disgusting, revolting. Well, deep divers, this information is not only going to inspire you, it's going to blow your mind and help you become your greatest version at the same time. Smash the like button if you support the real. Smash the like button if you support the real, because we got a whole lot to talk about. Thank you to everyone who's joined the YouTube membership. Click join down below for full access to the live streams, exclusive content. You're going to love it there, deep divers. And of course, join the new Ralph Smart Patreon page for all new exclusive content that's going to help you become your greatest version. Click the link down below. And it's finally here, the Bible of Becoming Your Greatest Version. Go and get the brand new book by Ralph Smart. Feel alive too. Unlock your infinite power. Their secret recipe to becoming your greatest version. Now available on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/the book. Click the link down below, deep divers. So first things first, if you are watching this video, something good is coming your way. I know it seems like the world is really dark right now. A lot of tension in the air right now. Left versus right. Right versus left. Always remind yourself, deep divers, choose love over everything. The world needs love right now. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? So deep divers, Charlie Kirk suspect caught, truth revealed. Let's talk about it, okay? Let me play you the headlines first, and I'm going to talk about everything they're not telling you. Let's go.
The FBI providing a massive update in the assassination of Charlie Kirk, announcing 22-year-old Tyler Robinson, who you are looking at, has been identified as the man responsible for killing Charlie Kirk at a speaking event on Utah Valley University campus. Utah Governor Spencer Cox says a family member was involved in turning Robinson in, with FBI Director Kash Patel commending his team for swiftly bringing this suspect to justice. It was about 33 hours, and they found him.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We got him.
This is what happens when you let good cops be cops. The FBI and our partners are proud to stand here today together to bring justice to the family of Charlie Kirk and honor his memory. The suspect was taken into custody at 10 p.m. local time. In less than 36 hours, 33 to be precise, thanks to the full weight of the federal government and leading out with the partners here in the state of Utah and Governor Cox, the suspect was apprehended in a historic time period.
And Kash Patel ended those remarks by saying this to my friend Charlie Kirk: rest now, brother. We have the watch.
So a lot is happening right now in America. And they have caught Charlie Kirk suspect. A lot of them are saying actually he's going to get the death penalty. They're pushing for that. But we're in a world right now where free speech is under attack. And this should be a deep concern for everybody. Because once again, you don't have to agree with Charlie Kirk. But this is still no reason for you to assassinate him during a live stream. Humanity has to do better. So let me play you what Trump said. Take a listen.
Yesterday, you were at the 9/11 memorial. We were all watching that. And J.D. Vance was supposed to be with you. He went out to be with Charlie Kirk's family and to get the body back to his hometown in Arizona. And you said you were going to award him the Presidential Medal of Freedom, which was very nice of you. Any updates on this suspect?
Yeah. Can I always say, I think, just to protect us all, and so Fox doesn't get sued, and we all don't get sued, and everything else. But I think with a high degree of certainty, we have him in custody, right? In custody. Everyone did a great job. We worked with the local police, the governor. Everybody did a great job. You know, getting somebody that you start off with absolutely nothing. And we started off with a clip that made him look like an ant that was almost useless. We just saw there was somebody up there. And so much work has been done over the last 2.5 days. You know, it's amazing, actually, when you start off with that and then all of a sudden you get lucky or talent or whatever it is. But, yeah, I think we're in great shape.
Mr. President.
And he's in custody.
Your suspicion was that he was radical left, and now you have more information. What can you share with us about his ideology?
Yeah, Lawrence, let me just, and by the way, Lawrence is doing a good job. What's going on?
Job, yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'm very proud of you.
Thank you, sir.
I said you were going to do well. Yeah, I think that I don't want to go too far. I'd like to tell you some stories at how it happened, but essentially somebody that was very close to him turned him in. And that happens when you had some of those good shots. Somebody is going to say, whether it's a parent or whatever, I'd rather not say right now. They're going to announce it today, sometime later, probably talk about that. But somebody close to him turned him, you know, they said, whoa. It's interesting where we had very good pictures, but not great, not perfect. And when you look at it, what happened is somebody, and this happens a lot. It happened with the crazy Boston bomber. It happened with others. Somebody that's close recognizes even a little tilt of the head, which nobody else would do. And somebody that was very close to him said, that's him. And essentially went to the father, went to a U.S. Marshal, who was fantastic, by the way. And the person was involved with law enforcement, but was a person of faith, a minister. And brought him to a U.S. Marshal, who was fantastic. And the father convinced the son, this is it. And again, I'm always subject to be corrected, but you know, I'm just giving you, based on what I'm hearing, they'll give you a much more active. I just heard about it 5 minutes before I walked in. As I'm walking in, they said, looking real good. They have the person that they wanted. So you have breaking news, don't you? Huh?
Thank you.
You always have breaking news, Ainsley.
Breaking news, right? So they've caught Charlie Kirk suspect. Truth revealed, deep divers. So once again, I want to say condolences to Charlie Kirk's family and his wife. Had this to say. Take a listen to this, deep divers, okay?
Good evening. My name is Erica Kirk. Charlie Kirk is my husband. I first want to thank the local, state, and federal law enforcement who worked tirelessly to capture my husband's assassin so that he can be brought to justice. I want to thank the first responders who struggled heroically to save Charles's life, and the police who acted bravely to make sure that there were no other victims on that terrible afternoon. I want to thank the officers who have protected our Turning Point USA family these past 2 days. And I want to thank the Turning Point USA board, the COO, Justin Strife, and my husband's chief of staff, the amazing Mikey McCoy, for all their work in these terrible days to be the stability for our family and for the wider Turning Point USA family as well. My heart is with every one of my husband's employees who lost a friend and a mentor. I want to thank the staffers of his amazing Charlie Kirk show, who helped him broadcast from this studio,
So she is rightly distraught because her family has been destroyed, and Charlie Kirk suspect. I'm going to talk about things they're not telling you. I always say question everything you're being told, because you're only going to be told half the truth. Like, for example, did he work alone or did he have someone else helping him? Right? We've got to question these things as well. We're going to come to that. But Charlie Kirk, he had a lot of people who disagreed with him. And a lot of people who were his rivals, right? And one of them was a guy by the name of Hassan, right? Hassan. This is a very influential guy, millions of followers. And he had this to say. He was shocked as well. He was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? This could happen to all of us, right? Take a listen to what he had to say. Let's go.
That was devastating. Holy America is so absolutely This is insane. I never thought I would see something like this.
Was it a handgun?
But I guess if there's one country where something like this could happen, it's this one.
Hassan Piker is a 34-year-old progressive influencer and political commentator. He has millions of followers on YouTube and Twitch, where he's known as Hassan Abi. Piker reacted to the shooting on Wednesday.
Over the last 10 years. Counting or not counting gang violence?
Where you can oh, he's dead. Oh my God, he's definitely dead. Oh my God, I can't believe I just saw that. Oh my God.
Like Kirk, Piker appeals to a generation of young men, often referenced as the manosphere, but he's on the opposite end of the political spectrum.
This is a person who does what I do, but on the opposing side. I have a lot of opinions and a lot of feelings right now. One is that this is a person that I have known and have been that I've debated in public settings since 2016.
He was set to debate Charlie Kirk at Dartmouth College on September 25th.
It is the most horrifying thing I've ever seen.
And jumping on with us for a call.
Maybe made more horrifying by the fact that I know him personally. I've known him for years and was supposed to debate him. I don't know, and like what he does for a living. I mean, look, I have a policy of not living in fear. And but we'll see. I might have to reconfigure certain things.
Piker urged his followers to stop making jokes about the shooting and expressed deep concerns.
Like, that's why I'm saying I'm a little bit biased in this situation. Obviously, it's like very hard for me to see. It's very hard for me to see this as like anything but an immediate threat to anyone that does this.
A lot of people right now are still shocked, concerned, and in my mind, let's talk about a bit of the truth revealed, okay? We're going to talk about a bit of the truth revealed, okay? Now, regarding this suspect, 22-year-old Tyler Robinson, what made him do this, if he did do this, right? And then you remind yourself that actually the environment in America between the left and the right is very toxic. And a lot of these shooters are young white males who are in a country with no major war, no hardship, in their mind, probably nothing to live for. So they're very angry. And they're going to take their anger out on people they disagree with. They don't care. And this is what you're seeing. It's a very dangerous time for America because this could lead to a civil war. This could lead to more things like this happening in the future. And also a lot of people being afraid to use the First Amendment of free speech. You know, America being a constitutional federal republic, You should be allowed to say whatever you want, and you should be allowed to have your free speech. But now a lot of people are even scared to do what Charlie did because they fear that they might be taken out by radicals, right? So when I took a deep dive into Tyler Robinson, 22-year-old from Utah, university dropout, you come to find that this was someone who, once again, here he is. This was the first picture they put out on him. And he grew up. He grew up in an environment where he was introduced to guns and violence at a very young age, going to the shooting range at a very young age. And this could have been another reason why he was radicalized, some might say. But he was also a scholarly student, right? Excelled in high school, even given a scholarship to go to the University of Utah for $32,000. And when he received it, let me play you what he said. Take a listen.
Congratulations, you have been selected to receive the Resident Presidential Scholarship from Utah State University. The value of this scholarship is approximately $32,000. This scholarship is available for 4 years or 8 semesters.
So people have to ask, how did someone go from this to this, to assassinating Charlie Kirk? Something is happening in America that's deeply concerning, deeply disturbing. And the truth revealed is that people have to take accountability. When you give children guns at a young age, they're going to feel that violence is the only solution. And that's what's happened in this Charlie Kirk assassination. Tyler Robinson allegedly being the suspect. We don't know if he did it, but they're saying he did, and they're pushing for the death penalty. He said, okay, I don't like what he's saying, so I'm going to shoot him and kill him. And that should never be the answer. Like, if you disagree with someone, debate them. And also, legacy media also has to take accountability, because sometimes you got CNN going at Fox and vice versa, and the left going at the right. And I always tell you, deep divers, don't be on the side of the left or the right. Be on the side of truth. Slow motion this side. I said, don't be on the side of the left or the right. Be on the side of love. Be on the side of truth. Be on the side of peace. That's the solution. That is the solution. So you even had the president of the Oxford Union. He was saying, hey, I'm glad Charlie Kirk got shot. These kind of things give rise to people like him. It's not good anyone gets shot. Even if you don't like them, just say, I don't like him. But don't encourage people resulting to violence, because that's what's going to create more Tyler Robinsons all around the world. Now, the solution, like MLK said, darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. You know, it seems like a lot of people who speak out, John F. Kennedy, Martin Luther King, R.F. Kennedy, Malcolm X, they were all taken out. This could lead to a potential civil war in America. America is walking on thin ice right now, because this is a turning point. Now, some say it might be a good thing, because now Charlie Kirk has been immortalized. His message is going to live on forever. Some people are saying actually it's going to lead to a civil war. And the solution, be the change you wish to see in the world. I repeat, the solution, be the change you wish to see in the world. The truth is, deep divers, the matrix is collapsing. The house of cards is collapsing. The Jenga tower is collapsing. Everything happening is a symptom of it. Pay attention. And the only solution is to create the new earth. One humanity. Remind yourself, we've all been tricked into division. Separation is the greatest illusion ever created. We have to start honoring people as human beings, whether or not you agree with Charlie. If you disagree with him, that's fine. But remind yourself, he's human. He's got a family. We've got to start humanizing everyone again instead of dehumanizing them. Because if you continue to dehumanize people in the media, say, hey, they're Hitler, they're this, they're that, it's going to give rise to people like Tyler Robinson who are going to assassinate people on live television. Humanity has to do better. But deep divers, I'm telling you, choose love over everything. If you disagree with someone, don't resort to violence. Find a peaceful resolution. Debate them. Debate them. Become intellectually smarter. Right? I want all of you right now to smash the like button if you support The Real. Smash the like button if you support The Real Deep Divers. And that's why I'm just saying, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Whoa, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Join the YouTube membership Deep Divers for all new exclusive content. Click join down below. And of course, join the new Ralph Smart Patreon page for all new exclusive content. Patreon.com/Ralph Smart. Click the link down below. You're going to love it there. And go and get the brand new book, Feel Alive 2. Unlock Your Infinite Power by Ralph Smart. The secret recipe to becoming your greatest version. Now out on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/the book. Click the link down below. And of course, go and get the good ass Prana shirts. All new, limited edition design shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you're a sexy ass model, with a whole lot of heart, you want to model the clothing, well, go and buy some. And if you want a one-to-one consultation with me, so I can help you become your greatest version, book a session at ralphsmart.com/one-to-one sessions. Deep Divers, click the link down below. Become your greatest version. We're in a world right now where people are resorting to violence when they disagree with you. This is not how the world should be. Let us learn to coexist, even if we disagree with someone, in love, harmony, and understanding. And it's time for us all to pay attention to the writing on the wall. All of these things aren't happening by accident. They're happening for a reason. Deep divers, protect your family. Protect your family and prepare yourself for what's coming. Because it's coming. Storms are brewing. Choose love. Choose peace. Infinite waters. Diving deep once again. Stay well. Stay healthy. Peace. Yo! Smash the like button, Deep Divers, if you support The Real. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button right now if you support The Real Deep Divers. Share the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below of gratitude and appreciation. One love, peace. You want me to go live? Say go live. Peace, Deep Divers.